Welcome back. I'm First Alert meteorologist Jack Van Meter. I first wanted to start off with a look at our national radar so I can show everybody where our next weather system is actually coming from. Actually, the short answer is going to be to the west and actually to the south as well. As we can see down in Texas, what it's doing is all this cloud cover right now is moisture moving up from the Gulf of Mexico. And what that's going to do is pretty much going to congregate in the central plains, actually right around Kansas here. It'll slowly but surely move over with the help of the jet stream, but it's kind of cool because you can kind of see it start to form and it'll start to intensify as it starts to move closer to Michiana. Zooming back in home here, as we can see, the only thing that's showing up on our radar image is of course just going to be some light cloud cover that is slowly but surely moving up, especially from the southwest, starting that warming trend. So we're finally taking the wind that was prevailing from the northwest and we're switching that direction around from more of a southerly point of view and actually pulling in some more warmth. Here's Future Track, and actually we're going to do a bit of an extended look at Future Track all the way through the entire weekend. But going through today first, we can see that again, we're just going to be dealing with clouds, no rain, no snow in the forecast for today. Pretty calm but cold conditions. 9 o'clock, again, temperatures in the 20s, lower 20s for that matter. Cloud cover stays for the overnight hours, so we stop it here tomorrow morning at 5 in the morning. Again, temperatures really not wavering all that much as we go through much of the day tomorrow. Take a look at this. 7 p.m. is when we first see green show up on our radar image. So again, no need to cancel any sort of plans tomorrow, even though there's a chance of rain in the forecast. Of course, going to be later in the evening. Rain moves in later in the night, and as we can see, stopped at 11 p.m. We can see that everybody will be getting a nice dose of rain moving through, and actually going to be getting some off and on showers then for Sunday morning as well. Take a look at these temperatures. Really warmed up a lot because a lot of that moisture, again, that southern moisture moved up, will be dry for the second half of the day on Sunday. So not a complete disaster of a weekend at all. Here's our wind chill forecast for the rest of the day, as we can see that again, temperatures still going to remain cold, not even going to feel like 20 degrees at 3 p.m. Only going to feel like 19 degrees. But again, after today, we're going to completely throw the wind chill metric out the window again because we're going to be warming up back into the 40s. Not bad at all. Here's our temperatures compared to average. This time of year, our high temperature is right around 37 degrees. Take a look at Monday. Going to be hitting 52 degrees, 16 degrees warmer than we should be for this time of year. So a big warm up is in way, but every time we see a big warm up, of course, a big cool down usually follows. Cold front coming through on Tuesday, and as we can see, 34 degrees and 32 degrees for Friday. And you know what? Speaking of Friday, of course, that's when Notre Dame takes on the IU Hoosiers just down the street from the studio here at Notre Dame Stadium. Dress for the cold is our advice as of now. Still a little too early to nail precipitation. We'll actually have those details by early next week. Here's that 10-day forecast, and for the weekend, again, really warming up on Saturday, tomorrow. 42 degrees, 48 degrees on Sunday, and like I said, finally hitting that 50-degree mark by Monday. The warmth finally getting back into the forecast before we mostly quiet down for much of next week. Stay tuned. When we come back, we have another check of news and, of course, one last look at weather.